Hi, welcome to the channel. Today I came up with a new scenario for SQL where suppose you are having this data. Okay, you're having a data where you are having HR sales and sales. Wherever you are having duplicates records, you need to replace that department. Wherever you are having duplicate records, you need to replace with NA for that department. Now here we are having duplicates one null HR sales and sales. So basically there are we need to find the duplicate records in the data and then we need to replace that department with NA. So first thing is how to find the duplicate records. So one way is by doing group by clause. So we are selecting from department where I am grouping by one. So here we will be getting 1 and 6, and then we are having count of 1 greater than 1. So 1 means your the number of records in it, so it will be showing you null and 1. Okay, so these are the two records which are having the duplicates records in order by employee ID, nulls at last. Okay, so let's keep nulls at last. So basically let's order by this. So we got 1 and null. Now these are the duplicate records in your data set whatever has been. So we need to update that. So first we will be creating one more new table, department derived from department, because I don't want to touch the table which we have original table. So let's create one more, a copy table called as department derived. So select star into. So this is the syntax wherever you are selecting the column names. So we want every column, so we are selecting and into the table name whichever you want to and from which table you want. So this is the syntax of copying the data from one table to another table. Clear? So basically we are creating one more table so that I don't want to touch the actual table. So department, I'll just keep derived. So let's not specify the full name. DR is nothing but derived from department. So I'll run this. Once you run this, now you can see that you have the data similarly what you had in department. We got it. Okay. Now we need to update that. So I'll write update the table name department underscore derive. What we want to update? We want to update the department name, right? We want to update that. So to update we have to write set department equal to case when your employee ID is null. So basically null, then department you need to replace it NA. When employee ID in, now we need to find a duplicate records. I have showed you how to find a duplicate record. So selecting employee ID from department derive and we are grouping by 1, right? So whenever write you in clause, it will not consider your null values. Okay, so see, if I don't write this, what will happen? I will tell you. Okay, so let's remove this condition first. Let's write this, and previously this query was giving us a null also, right? So basically it was giving null also, right? So this was we were getting, and we have to put the having clause as well as, right? Having count of 1 greater than 1. Okay, so when I'll run this, it will give you null and 1 because these are the two duplicate records in your data set. But when you write case when employee ID in, okay, now see what will happen. I will tell you. We have written here when, else I am taking department name as it is, right? We will end this and we'll run this. Now you are showing that error. Okay, so when department ID, then we have to update with NA, else it is that, and just let me take away this. Okay, now let's run this. When I run this, the query has been getting updated successfully. Now select star from department derive. Okay, So let me write the correct name. Let's run this. So you got NaNA, but in the null you did not got. Why? Because whenever you are writing in clause, it will not consider the null value over here. Okay. So for that, again we have to write one more case. When employee ID is null, then you have to show the NA, else and will run the update again. So anyway, NA will re-update again, because anyway that is updated, and this will also get NA, because we have written where you are having null, you have to update with null. So now let's run this. Once you run this, you got NA and HR, right? You got replaced the value for the department name with not applicable wherever you had the employee duplicate values including nulls. Got it? Hope this scenario will be useful for you. This is how we can do update. We learned how to update using case statement, and also we learned how to create a copy table from the existing table. So query is very simple. Select star into the table name new from the existing table. Okay, thank you so much guys.